Tiebreakers such as extra time and penalty shootouts need to be scrapped simply because too much emphasis is on two players, the goalkeeper and the penalty taker, when football soccer is supposed to be a team sport. 50% is luck. A penalty taker might be calm under pressure, and a goalkeeper may be good at reading which side the penalty taker will kick the ball. But apart from that, 50% is based on luck. Gambling. A penalty shootout is like gambling. It's like placing your coins at a roulette table and hoping the steel ball stops at your number. Fitness and strength and conditioning isn't that important in a tiebreaker. Teams generally don't want to take chances during extra time, and you don't need S&C for a penalty shootout. A waste of time. If you count the break between the end of the 90-minute match and the start of extra time, which is 30 minutes, add to that the half-time stoppage, and if the game is still tied, count the break before the penalty shootout and the penalty shootout itself, which is a minimum of 5 penalties each. Adding it all together, we have extra time would literally mean 40 minutes including breaks. The penalty shootout would be at least 20 minutes including breaks. This is excluding sudden death. That's 1 whole hour, 60 minutes. That's a lot of time wasted. Wasted because in a 30-minute extra time period, 90% of the time, neither of the teams are trying very hard and are just waiting for the penalty shootout. What should it be replaced with? KFANDRA has already spent 10 years trialing the system and it works wonderfully well. There are simply no negatives. Keep watching for the incredible, mind-blowing solution. The solution to extra time and penalty shootouts is an 8-minute extra time period. That will be 2 halves of 4 minutes each. Each half will be divided into 2 parts of 2 minutes each. The 4 periods of time will be called quarters. The first quarter is the first 2 minutes and so on. Each quarter will see the team set themselves up in a 4v4 matchup, with the players not repeating themselves throughout extra time. The manager's coach of the 2 club countries will hand over the list of 16 players from the squad to the 4th official, 3 minutes before the end of the 90-minute regulation time period. The 4 players in each quarter must be pre-decided and the list handed over in a sealed envelope. The manager or head coach will designate the goalkeeper in each quarter. As the goalkeeper is a part of the team, the goalkeeper falls under the rules of rotation, same as the other players. The 4th official will announce the names of the players 10 seconds before they are to enter the ground. This is done so that neither team can prepare their teams tactically. Substitutes aren't allowed in this version of extra time. Rules for this extra time format are: the time will be stopped only for a goal being scored and the match restarted with a kick-off. A yellow card is a 2-minute sin bin. At half-time, the team switch ends. Now just imagine if this rule was applied for the recent Euro 24 match between France and Portugal. What do you think the coach would have done? How would you have set the teams up? Maybe you'd have played Ronaldo along with Fernandes, Costa and Silva in the first quarter. Then who'd have captained that foursome? What about France's Mbappe in goals? Mbappe in the 4th quarter, playing as one of the outfield 3. If this version is a draw, then the new sudden death would be the ball kept on the kickoff spot, with the 2 players from the opposing teams waiting on the edge of their own 18-yard box. As soon as the ref blows the whistle, they have to try and score. If the ball goes dead, 2 new players come in. Isn't football meant to be a spectator sport? Wouldn't this way be more fun? Just imagine Messi v Ronaldo in a sudden death matchup. Please do comment on this already successful idea, and if you have any queries, just ask in your comment.